Greetings, friends and Dark Souls fans. I am Monkey. Welcome to the Box Fort. I've put a decent amount of time into Elden Rings at this point, and I want to try and do something different. I've seen a lot of people do summons-only runs, and they look like a lot of fun, so I want to give it a go. Most people call these specifically pacifist runs. Me being the spineless coward that I am, however, I'm just going to call it a no-attack run. So the rules are, I'm allowed to use any healing buff, miracle, or spell I might come across. I'm allowed to use thrown items as long as they don't do any burst damage or build up a damage over time effect. So for example, I can throw sleep pots if I really need to. I am allowed to use both spirit ashes and NPC summons when they are available to me. For the time being, I'm going to say no player summons, but I'm only human and I'm probably going to end up breaking. There is no set win condition, really. I just want to see how far I can get before rage quitting and wandering off in a strop. So if you like this video, like the video. If you actually like the video, please subscribe and feel free to tell me everything I've done wrong in the comment sections. On with the video! First things first, character creation. Prophet is the obvious choice, having the highest starting faith. We pick the Fanged Imp Ashes for obvious reasons, and we go with the Warrior base template because she looks the least happy about being here. I've been playing a bunch of the original Dark Souls recently, so you're going to see me randomly jumping a lot for no reason. We head out to face the first boss and get instantly BTFO'd because we don't have the Spirit Bell yet. I would have done the Soldier of Godfrey boss, but I would have run into exactly the same problem. Instead, we make our way out into the wide open world to start getting bullied. I light up the relevant sites of Grace, run to get Torrent, and then walk back to grab the Spirit Bell.
This way, Tarnished. May I have a word?
With all that out of the way, the first thing I want to do is get a baseline of how badly this is going to go, and where better to start than with the Tree Sentinel. Guys, why are you just staring at each other? He's right there. Thank you. This went exactly as bad as I was expecting, but it gave me a good idea of how they would fight and move around the enemies, also how far my healing range would be. We head up to Stormhill Shack so we can get the jellyfish and talk to Roderica. After that, we can go and grab some grave gloveworts and some other random bits and bobs. Time for a baseline test against another boss. This is gonna go exactly as badly as you think. Time to work out how I can get enough runes to upgrade items and level up. The first thing I try is getting the Knight's Cavalry to jump off the bridge. This did not go as planned, he just vanished on me. Plan number 2 is to do the start of Blythe's quest. I talk to Kali to get the gesture that gets him down from the tower. He tells me to go find Darrowin, who, luckily for me, is in a jail nearby. As I'm sure you know, you can't summon in jails, but I remember Blythe being pretty tanky, so this should be fine. Yeah, okay, maybe not. You know what? Let's just see how well we do against Margit now. Let's just find out how much we need to improve to get over this first real hurdle. For a first attempt, this actually goes really well. Rogera's surprisingly durable, the bleed procs do really good damage, and I'm doing okay keeping the imps alive. And we even get a stagger. I end up getting myself killed, but overall I'm impressed with how it went. Unfortunately, during the next few runs, I find out that Roger has a horrible habit of getting Rogered in the corner, and I just can't take aggro off of him, so he can't escape. This becomes a bit of a problem. I decided I'm going to go on a pilgrimage to heal the poor souls in Lunaria of the Lakes. Unfortunately, they keep dying just as I get to them. Look, it's a no-attack run. It's not my fault if they die when I heal near them. I grab some other stuff and I head over to this knight on a hill.
I've fallen, and I can't get up!
Eventually, he jumps off the cliff, giving me the Golden Vow Ashes of War. After heading back to Margit, Melina takes me to the Round Table Hold so I can upgrade my stuff and get a well-needed hug. I talk to the NPCs, put Golden Vow on my spear, and head back to see if we're good enough to beat Margit yet. Spoiler warning, no. No, we are not. We put up a good fight, but unfortunately we just keep falling short. I didn't want to do this. But there is another. The good Rotty boy. Is he the answer to our prayers? I summon Roger and Rotty, and we set to work breaking down Margit. Roger gets put back in his Rogering corner, and Rotty dies shortly after when I mess up a heal. But it looks like they both did what I needed them to do. After a dominant display of panic rolling at its finest, all I need to do is wait for the victory. Haha! Yes! This might be harder than I was expecting.